Hello. Hope everyone is having a good night. We'll wait for some friends to join before we get started. Oh, I see we've got some friends on. I don't know. Kev, is there a way for me to see chat? How do I see chat if somebody writes something? Oh, we've got 6 people on so far. Oh, there. Oh, I
there's
see.
Melissa.
I see Melissa. And Kevin commented. Can everybody hear me okay? Hello, Dolores. Hello, Annie. Hello, Julie. Oh, your stamp didn't get in time to color along. Well, thank you for still coming. So maybe while we have our friends coming in, we'll just go over this month's release. So we have the super adorable How Far You'll Go stamp set. So we have characters that look like Moana, Maui, Tafiti, and I am just realizing that the camera is mirrored. So that, I don't know if there's a way I can change that now. And then we have our outline dies. The stamps are super adorable. So yeah, we have our coordinating outline dies to cut out all of our characters. Then we have our word die, which is Mahalo. And I love our packaging because on the back, it shows you how to put them all together. And then we have the Volcano Island Builder die. And that looks like that. And I hear Kevin coming in. Just gonna see if we can fix it from it being aired. There. Perfect. All right. And then last but not least, and I know those in Stamp Club wouldn't have gotten that this month, but it is, I think it's the, what is it, the ocean reflection, water reflection stencil. And I really like this stencil. I can show you some examples. So I created a really simple card. Hi, Joyce. So I created a really simple card. I colored Tafiti with Copic markers, and then I just did a background using this ocean reflection stencil. And what I love about this is it doesn't matter if you get it perfect. I put mine on and then shifted it. I just kind of, put it on here, stenciled it, and then I just kind of moved it around, stenciled it, and it makes it even more realistic. I don't know if you can kind of see that background, but I really like this stencil. If you have a chance to order it, grab that. Kevin did a Tafiti card, and he just did a watercolor. So he cut her, stamped her out, and stamped her in a waterproof ink, and then just ink smushed. So no coloring at all, and then just added some color where he wanted it, and then just did a simple stenciled background. So that's really cool. And then Kevin also created another card using the Volcano Island Builder die on the top, paired it with the Mahalo word die, and then just created a scene using Pua and what is the rooster's name? Why can't I think of it? I can't think. But anyway, so I am thinking of coloring Maui. So let me know what you think. If everyone's cool with that, I could attempt to put his tattoos on. And I quickly played around with a skin combo. So we'll see how that works. Hey, hey, that's right. Thank you, Annie. So this little guy's name's Hey Hey. So Hey Hey and Pua. So yeah, let me know. Are we good to color Maui, or was there someone else you wanted me to color? Everybody's letting me know it's Hey Hey. Can't believe I forgot. Oh yes, Maui, please, and you're welcome. Okay, so we will get right in with Maui. I'm just gonna move this a bit closer. We'll get my light there. Okay, so here you go. So I'm going to start by coloring Maui's skin, and I'm going to leave his arms. I'm going to leave his arms and chest to last. He does have a bit of tattoos on his legs, but more so on his chest. So this is kind of the combo I'm thinking. So I'm going to go with the R59, E29. Sorry, why did I say R39? E59, E29, E39, E15, and E13. All right.
I didn't know what happened. It flipped around again.
It did?
Yeah.
Where?
Look at the words.
No.
Oh, wait. Why does command look backwards in it?
Command?
Yeah, let me see. Your keyboard? No, that looks right. I don't know unless it flips it once it's up on the TV again.
Maybe, who knows?
That's weird.
All right, well, I'm going to get started on coloring his skin. So I'm going to start with the E59. And I'm going to just go right underneath his hairline. And sorry, my hands will probably color this, but I will move it just before I move on to the next color. So just going to do a fine line with E59. And sorry if I say R59 because I don't know why I'm doing that, but for some reason I want to say R59. Joyce says it is backwards on hers. Yeah, I don't know. I prefer doing Facebook Lives, but it's a YouTube Live today. So E59, and I'm also going to go right in the full crease of his eye. Like so. Oh, now Siri is talking to me. Okay. And I'm going to do down the sides of his cheek and his ear. Hi, Jana. I'm a lefty tonight. Wonder if we can't change it. I don't want to mess around with it and then do something. Okay, so that was E59, and now I'm going to go to E29. Oh, good, I'm glad it's not in the way. So I'm just going over top again and just thickening this up a bit more. So has anyone here seen the new Moana movie yet? I haven't. I don't know if I'm going to be able to before the holidays, but I would like to. Okay, so that was E29. Annie says it's her favorite movies, that and Coco. And I don't know, Nick96, whoever you are, hello. And yes, Pua and Hey Hey are so cute. E39 is my next color. And this I'm gonna go over top and I'm gonna watch, let's see if I can get this in a bit closer. I'm looking for the line that I've left before to just start to blend, and then that's when I'm gonna stop. And I'm gonna take this line. Start to close off his eye a little bit. Going over to the other side. We're going to find out if this skin combo works. It's something I just quickly tried to put together tonight. Okay. It is a wicked set. Oh yes, the pre-order for pink goes good with green. It ends in 30 minutes. So if you haven't gotten it, grab it while you can. E15 is my next color. Nina, come down. Sorry, I've got my puppy in here. So E15, and same thing. I'm just looking for the previous colors to start to blend. And then that's when I'm going to stop. And I'm going to close off the eye using the E15. Okay. I'm going to carry this up just a bit farther. So far, I'm liking this skin combo. Okay. Kevin says, I'm excited for the next release. I feel every month we just have another great and amazing set coming out. I've already done some of my videos. Yes. Yeah, I am very excited for next year. I think every year we get better and better and better. And I think next year has some pretty awesome releases on the roster. I'm going to just color in his ears with the E15. I'll eventually, I think I'm going to go back in with the E39 because I forgot to color those. So then go back to my E15. So that was E39. Now E15. Now I'm going to go into E13. Dolores, your Christmas tree is Oz themed. You must have been so excited when you saw that set come up. So with the E13, I'm kind of just going in circles. I'm going to quickly go into my dark colors, but I have to be careful because I'm going to create this kind of halo here. So but I want to get this color down. Okay. And now I'm going to quickly go back. I'm not going to go to my E59, but I'm going to go to my E29 and we're going to um, start going back over. So with E29, I'm just going to start doing my second layer, then 3-9. And yes, the 3-9 is slightly lighter than the 2-9. And then I'm going to go in with my E15. And yes, he looks like he's got a 5 o'clock shadow. E13. And I'm using the side of my marker, and I'm going to start to kind of flick in. And I might go in, let's just see with the E11. I might do some E11. I'm going to try the E11, adding some of that in the center of the face. See how that dries. I think that's looking okay. I'm going to just do his tongue before I forget. So I always use the E04. I just fill it in solid. And then I take my colorless blender and just dot it in the center. Like so. And we'll do his legs while we're at it. And I am going to go in with my E59. I'm going to do where there would be a cast shadow. I'm going to start with that. And I think I'm going to create a little indent by his ankle. And then just draw a line up. I'm going to do the same on the other foot or other leg. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to do, I think I'm going to create a bit of a knee. So I'm just going to go like that with the E59. Then I'm going to go to my E29 and then just go over top of that. Am I missing any messages? I think I'm good. Okay. Just widening the lines. So that was E29. Now we're going to go to E39. Okay, and then we'll do our E15. Just leaving a little bit of that white. Melissa says, I have half the amount of Christmas cards I normally do finished, but you're normally panicking this time of year. I have not done any Christmas cards this year just because of the postal strike. E13, by the way. Figured there's no point in doing that this year. So that was E15, and then with some E11, we'll just bring everything together. Yeah, I kind of like this combo, this skin combo. I think I'm going to go over it. I want to make a few changes. So I'm going to go in with the E39, I think, and I want this a bit darker. And I'm going to do the same over here. And then E15. Well, I'm not going to complain about the postal strike because it got me out of doing Christmas cards this year. I don't feel guilty. So E13. Yeah, I think I like this better. That looks good. Just needed a bit more shadowing around the knees. Yes, we have a postal strike in Canada. All right. So I think I'm going to just color his skin on his arms. I was going to mark out in pencil for the tattoos, but I think I'll be good to put the pencil over top of this once it's colored. Just going over this with E13, it needs a bit more zhuzhing. Stationary such as laugh out loud, Stephen. This is the only year I have a legitimate excuse. Exactly. Oh yeah, anyone here coming to the Canadian retreat in Moncton? Okay, E59. Go right under his head. We'll go under his pecs here. I'm going to create kind of his elbow. Do the same over over here. Okay, so that was E5-9. Now we're going to go to E2-9, I believe. Yes. Everyone like the skin combo? And then we'll go to 3-9. You're doing the cruise, Dolores. Exciting. You'll see Kevin and Nanny there. So I'm just going to work on blending. I think we'll have to go back and do a second. One thing I'm noticing with this skin, it definitely needs a second layer. So E15. I'm just kind of going under, slowly bringing everything together. Then we're going to go to the E13. E13. Are you anxious to get back to work, Melissa? Got to be stressful. E11. Use that just to bring everything together. Melissa wants to know if you're, oh, hello, Wendy. How are you? I think that's you, Wendy, right? Glued with Love. All right. I am going to go back and I'm not going to go with the E5-9, but I'm going to go in with the 3-9, I think, next. And just start kind of fixing my blends. So that was E3-9. Now I'm going to do E15. Hello, hello, Wendy. Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well. E13. Don't like his hand area. I want to fix that up. I'm going to go in with the E15. See if that can fix that. I think I might need to go in with the 39 actually. So it's 39. Now I'm going to skip to my 13. What did Dan say? You're giving him nice contouring like the abs in 300. If only it was that easy, I would do it to myself. Okay. All right. So let's do his tattoos next. So I'm gonna grab my pencil and let's hope this turns out. If not, it is only paper, right? So I know he's got, sorry, everything's falling off here. So he's kind of got this arch here. Let's see if I can angle my light. Let's see, and then he kind of has sort of, I'm going to take some liberty, I think. It's kind of like a star or a sun. Then he's got kind of 3 waves. And I'm going to simplify this because he's got a lot going on tattoo-wise. And then on his arms, well, let's start with that and let's see how this works. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to go in with my warm grays, I think. And let's just see how that looks. Just using the very tip of my marker. And I'll probably have to go in with a darker one in some of these areas. No exact replica. All right. I'm gonna go in with my W7. I think I need to darken. That's kind of what we've got going on so far. And let's do, should we do his ankles next? So he's kind of got these like fine lines. And I'm gonna keep, yeah, I want to keep it semi-simple. Okay, W7. just kind of, what is that saying? Sometimes it's easier to take small bites out of it and chip away at it. So that's kind of what I'm going to do um, with this. So let's do his chest or his pec area. So he's kind of got, I'm just looking at a picture. Kind of has hills. And then okay, so W7 again. Actually, I kind of went, I'm going to go back to my W6 because I think that's just a bit too dark. Okay. And then he's kind of got, actually, I don't know if I want to put that on there. I think it might mess with it. We'll repeat the design here. Oops. Yeah, Kevin was a grumpy guts today. I had a busy day with my job, so I just did my thing and let poor Annie take the brunt of grumpy Kevin. I'm just gonna free, what is this, W6. And okay. All right, let's attempt. I don't know how these tattoos are looking, but I'm hoping once, I'll probably add some detail with colored pencil. And then we'll just draw W7. Okay. And then we'll just I think I'm gonna just add some dots. And on the other arm, okay. I think I'm gonna add some dotting on there. It's not really I don't know if it's showing up, but there we go. Now let's do Maui's. Oh, you know what I never did? His eyes. Let's color in his eyes. I'm gonna grab, just gonna pick some colors here. Let's see. I'm gonna add in B26. And then I'm gonna go to B04. I think what I'm gonna do after is add some black colored pencil to refine it. B01. And I'm going to go in with my colorless blender. Just soften. And then with my B04. And B01. What's Anne saying? The cats tell all his stories. So you need to plant the snake's guts to get the. Oh, that's right. You have the lyrics memorized. All right. Okay, let's do his hair. I am going to do, I think, the toner grays for his hair, 'cause I believe his hair is black. I don't think it's a black brown. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I think I'm gonna go with my T9, T7, T5, and T3. Oh, you know what else? He needs some blush, like rosy cheeks. I'm gonna do that before I forget too. R22. Sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place tonight. And then it's going to soften those edges with the E11. I have to be careful how much more I put on here because it's starting to build up. Okay. All right. Yeah, so let's do his hair. So I think what I'm going to go with is T9, 7, 5, and 3. We'll see how that looks. Okay. So with his hair, I'm going to look at the lines that Anne has drawn, and I'm going to kind of figure out where my peaks and valleys. So I think I'm going to have a valley here. Kind of all these bumps are going to create some valleys. You know me too well, Anne. My head tilt is actually, well, yeah, you can see me, can't you? I don't like that you can see me. So I'm just drawing my little flicks here. I'm gonna stop there, work on little sections. Yes, our favorite greens are coming. T7, going over top, and just carrying it out a bit farther. Okay. Then T5. And at this point, I'll have very little of the white left in my sections. And then with the T3, I'm going to fill it in. Okay, I'm going to go over and do this here one second time. So T9, I'm going to work my way down. Whenever I do hair, my second coat of hair, I try and be more quick with it so it doesn't look as contrived. So that was T9, T7, and T5. And I'm not going to do the lightest color, the T3. I'll leave that. My dog is snoring under my desk right now. Okay, let's get the rest of this hair. T9. T9. T7. Hopefully this isn't boring for all yous. Yeah, he does have a lot of hair. And probably saying you're welcome. Okay, I'm going to do my second coat. Oh, geez, I'm like, what is that? I need to hold my job when you do hair. Stephen Magic. Thank you. I was like, are you telling me I need to hold my job? So T9, T7. Remember in my early days, I would do so many layers with the hair. Now, rarely I'll do more than two. Oh, thank you so much. I forget when Anne designed this set. It had to have been in the summer sometime, wasn't it, Anne? Well, I'm so excited I caught a live stream. Oh, hi, Carrie. Well, I'm about to do, whoops, I grabbed the wrong one. T9. So under here, this is the T9. I'm just drawing T9, T7, T5, and T3. Sometimes I like when there's the no line art behind there. Okay, other side, we are half the hair done. Woohoo. I think I made my T9 a bit too thick there. T9, T7, T5, and T3. My dog is snoring so bad right now. Don't know. Can anybody hear her? Or is it not? Go back and with T9. T7. T5. Yeah, it's Lena. She's with me. Miss Thumbelina. Okay. T9. I'm trying to go a bit faster than I normally would because we're already almost an hour in, and I know you guys probably don't want to watch me draw here all night. T7. Oh, Kevin said Carrie is slipping in the last minute pre-order on the Wicked stamp set. Is that closed now, Kevin? T7, now T5. Did anyone in here purchase the pink goes good with green? I have yet to get to color it. I cannot wait. T7. Oh, the pre-order is now closed. Pooh. Dolores, and yes, you did. Okay, T9. We're going to do the back area. So I'm just flicking out lines. So that was T9, T7. We'll do T5. I loved the Wicked movie. It was so good. And I want to see Moana. What is it just Moana 2 or has it got another name? I want to want to see that one as well. Do you have an Oz collection, Dolores? Do you have the books and stuff too? Or do you just kind of collect like memorabilia? Actually, I'm going to skip the 7 and go to the 5. Okay. All right. Let me just look at his colors here. Okay. So we have his, I'm going to actually, before I forget, I'm going to add his highlights on his eyes. But first, let me add some colored pencil to his eyes. Just going to do a blue. And then I'm going to soften that out with some Gamsol. Okay. All right, and then let's add the highlights to his eyes. This is dirty. Okay. All right, so we'll do his necklace. I'm going to go in. What's going on here? Joyce and Anne are fighting over the dogs, and they stay here. So with W4, just going to go over top and then soften that with a W1. And back with the W4. Okay. I think maybe the W4 we'll put in these as well. And let's do our greens. So let me go pick some greens here. Let's do G28. That is always my go-to. How do you add sparkle with the white gel pen in the elf's eyes? Oh, wait. Hi, Julie. Say hi to Jana for us, Julie. Well, is Jana was on here, isn't she, or did she leave? So G28. I think I'm going to do some G07. And let's do some YG25. And we'll add some YG21. Or do we want to do YG01? We'll do 21, just for a bit of yellow. Okay. I am going to start with the G28. And I'm just going to flip him upside down because I think it'll be easier for me to not get my hand in the way. So that was G28. Then I'm going to go to G07. Are you guys wanting me to turn this into a card, or do you want me to just stop with the coloring? So G07, YG25. Okay, and then YG21. So we have 3 for turning it into a card. Just going to go back with the G28. Okay, 07. To 5. And I'm just kind of, I'm not taking this as far as I did the second time. I'm more just trying to go for a blend. 2, 1. Okay. And we'll do his waist thing. We'll keep it in the greens just for simplicity. So 28, 07. I just wanted to make sure in case people were like, just end it already. 2, 5. And 2, 1. What's going on?
They're gonna vote and see if you should make me a tea after.
I thought you were getting me ice cream.
You're gonna make me
Okay. All right. I'm gonna add some.
Okay, never mind. I'm leaving. Sorry.
I'm gonna add some colored pencil. Just going to just finesse these tattoos. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, let's do. There's a couple areas in his hair I'm not as happy with. So I'm going to show you how you can increase the contrast and kind of the valleys. So this looks kind of cruddy right now, but so I just kind of put the black colored pencil down. Just take the Gamsol. um, Go under his hair as well here. All right. Okay. Let's just see if I add just a bit on that necklace because it's looking kind of okay. All right. I don't know what I'm missing here. Something about a cross. Um, all right. I am not going to color his staff just because we're already over an hour in and we want to do a card. So we'll leave that. And maybe he doesn't have his staff yet because, it took a while for him to get that from that crab character. So I have an 8.5 by 11. Or sorry, a 4.25 by 5.5. I kind of want to use the Volcano Island. And I know that's bigger, so we could do maybe a slimline, or maybe we just use part of the volcano. That might look kind of cool. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I'm gonna go into my scrap paper. There is a whole conversation going on here. I have no clue what's going on. I'm guessing it has something to do with ice cream, but let's see. Here's a nice light green that would kind of tie in with his clothing. And maybe that darker green. Okay. So I am going to cut the island out using the darker green, and I'm probably going to ink blend. I'm not sure yet. Oops, let me just get some of this stuff off my desk. Okay. I have totally missed this conversation that's going on. Is this about ice? Yeah, is this about me? Oh yeah, I see moon mist. Yeah, I don't know. I've missed the whole conversation. But I saw McDonald's has a new McFlurry that's chocolate orange, and I love Terry's chocolate orange. And I know it's not Terry's chocolate orange, but orange and chocolate, yum, yum, yum. So this is the base piece of this die. Here, maybe I'll zoom out a bit. Sorry. And I'm going to grab the other piece. I'm going to do that. Well, I know what part are we getting rid of here? So I don't care if I'm missing this, unless I can get this all on. My scrap isn't big enough, so I'm going to be cutting this piece off anyway. So oh yeah, okay, yes, we are talking about my habits of needing ice cream when there's a blizzard. I don't know, there's just something that makes me happy. Okay, so oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to cut this out of a full piece of that green. Let me grab another sheet because okay, where is my paper cutter? Sorry, friends. Let's see here. Okay. Because this has a part that helps me line up. So let's run this through again. So which character is everyone excited about coloring when they get the new how far you'll go stamp set that I'm coloring? Does anyone have an image they really want to color? Okay, I'm going to put this on here, and this on here, and then with the new pink goes good with green, what are you wanting to color first? Okay. And see what I love. You can look on the back of this and figure out where this all goes. And this probably would have been smart to use some of that double-sided adhesive with, but I am not cutting it out again. Alphaba, I'm the same way. I kind of want to color Glinda her dress and do it all sparkly, so I can't wait for that. But yeah, Alphaba, I'm so excited about the green skin. Let's see. All right. And I think what I want to do with this is I want to go over it with some distress. Kev, if you can hear me, could you come up and wet my chamois? So I'm going to do some oxide. Yeah, you're lucky, Joyce. You can get cows on the island. We don't have any cows anywhere close here, I don't think. So I'm going to use some twisted citron on my darker part. And I'm just going to drag it across to create some lines. Let's see how that's looking. Okay. Now I'm going to use, do I want more? I think I'm going to add more because this always dries back. Yes, the whammy, Joyce. Do you still have your whammy? Just kind of because the tones weren't as good as I would have liked. Then I'm going to go in with some peeled paint, I think. And on this part, I'll have to be careful that I don't, because this is a pretty delicate dye. Yes.
This is the same color as I used.
I just grabbed the scraps what I had in my thing. Oh yeah.
And then the ink blend.
Yeah, you did the same.
Somebody's cheating.
And I'm gonna go in with some forest moss. Actually, I can probably affix this on, and then I'll be able to do more. I'm gonna clean this up though first. Okay. This might not be some pretty gluing, but we'll just get this sucker on. Just doing dots. I have the Stamp Anything glue inside of mine. And sells, I don't know where my big glue tube is, but she sells the larger tubes and I just use it and fill it. And I like it because it dries clear. Anywhere where it oozes out. Okay. Let's stick her down. I missed a little. Where is my poker tool? I missed a little piece right here. Okay. All right. Just gonna. Okay. Probably wait for this to dry a bit more, but no patience. I'm going to just go over this, kind of drag. And then I'm going to add some spritzy. Let me just get this. Oh, you're going to be so happy that Mary Brown's is coming. There's going to be no reason for you to come here anymore. Let's see. I'm going to use a little bit of the brown. This is a Marby Le Pen. I'm going to put it in my spritzer tool. I'm not sure if Anne still sells these. She has purple versions of this. Oops, what's going on here? Just want to give this a bit of texture. I don't know if that's coming in. Oh yeah, they were given at the retreat. Okay. All right. So we've got our island, volcano, and if we got Maui. So I think we need to do kind of like, let's do a, well, first I'm going to mask off. Let me find my masking tape. Let's do, from here down can be water. Okay, let's do our sunset. So I'm going to use, let's do some carved pumpkin, squeezed lemonade. Actually, I'm going to switch carved pumpkin to ripe persimmon. Let's go for a red, maybe some aged mahogany. Okay, so I'm going to start with, let's do our yellow first. I'm going to use one of Annie's amazing palm blenders just to get a base coat. And I'm going to do some squeezed lemonade. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with another. I'm going to switch to my orange and do ripe persimmon. These palm blenders are the best. They just make it effortless. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with a red. Just hit out the outside. I'm going to move you a bit that way. My desk space is getting less and less. I think we all know that issue when we're crafting. Okay. So now, yeah, the palm blenders are amazing. So now I am going to take my regular blender brushes, and I'm just going to start to drag it across. Like so. Go in with an orange. Yeah. Where did you find that spritzer tool thing? Well, Anne sells them. I don't know if you still have them, Anne. If you're on here, she has like a purple version of it, but it's by the one I have is a Tim Holtz one, but they no longer make it, which is a bummer. Yeah, the palm blenders are amazing. I'm going with some yellow now. It's looking like a sunset. Oh, the last went to the swag peeps. Boo, sorry. And do you still have the palm blenders, or did we sell out of those at the Orlando retreat? They're just not on the site. Okay. So remind us, Melissa, and we can find out how many Anne has in stock. They're just not listed right now. Okay. And I'm going to just go like that. Let's see how this is looking. I'm liking that. And I think I might take my palm blender and just hit a little bit of this with the yellow as well, just so it looks like the sun is kind of kissing. Let's see. Yeah. That's better. Okay, let me clean this up because there's no room on my desk. You need some blending brushes for oxides, yeah. Oxides blend amazing, but the palm blenders just are, what do you call that? Chef's kiss. Okay. I'm going to take this and I'm going to do a fresh. There we go. Okay. Let's do our oceany water. Let's do some peacock feathers, chipped sapphire, and I think we'll do a little bit of black soot. Okay, I'm gonna do a blue. Yeah, Kevin likes to ruin my ink pads by contaminating them with the wrong. Okay, so I just did a quick layer of peacock feathers. And now I am going to do some chipped sapphire. Okay. Now I'm going to grab my blue and do the same thing. I'm just going to start dragging it across. Okay, I'm going to go in with the black soot next. And don't be afraid with the oxides that, it's so forgiving. You can layer on top. I'm going to go in with some yellow now for our yellow. I hope we don't get green. Okay, let's see if we did this. There we go. Look at that sunset. Okay, where's our little island? I'm going to bring this over here just a bit. Tone that down a bit. Okay. Let me just get rid of some of this stuff on my desk. Okay, so let me glue. Yes, it could. I'm just going to glue this island builder on. Now we're going to be cutting some of it off. I know I want to put, I almost hate to put them on. Okay, I'm going to cut this down a bit. I'm going to take my paper trimmer. You want to see the hot mess of the back of the card? Like that? Is that what you mean, Anne? I think I want to make this, I'm going to take 1/4 of an inch off the bottom. And I'm going to take another 1/4 of an inch. So it's going to be 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I am going to just grab another card. And what, we could just keep it as white matting around it if we wanted. And then let's look at our sentiments. Keeping this one kind of simple. I could use the word one, but I think that there's not a lot going on. Yes, we'll go over everything after. So what sentiment should we use? I think I'm just going to do a banner, a fishtail banner here. Should we do, what can I say except you're welcome? I know how far you'll go. That's kind of for her. What do you think? Let me know. First, I'm gonna glue this on here. I kind of like just having the white. Yeah, for those that are wondering what's in this month's release, I'll quickly go over that because I saw Joyce asking. So this month's release, we have the stamp set, the coordinating builder dies, the volcano island builder die, which I use on this card, the Mahalo word die, and then there is a beautiful water reflection stencil. But those who are in Stamp Club this month didn't get the stencil. There was some manufacturing issues, but if you think Anne is refunding part of Stamp Club, but if you'd like it, you can order it on the website now. Okay, I want him popped up. And then we're gonna use the, what can I say except you're welcome? And And I'm going to put that on. I'm going to put it on, let's see, what color? I feel like just like a gray could look fine. Yeah, just gonna cut this out. Okay, just using a scrap piece. Okay. Where did I put that? Okay, we're almost there, guys. Sorry, this has been a very long live. Just this on. Okay, I'm gonna stamp this. Just gonna use some black Versamark. Okay. So here is that. Let me just clean my stamp. Okay. And I will cut that. Sorry, I'm just cutting this down. I'm gonna do. Just gonna cut this on an angle, I think. What's going on?
I'm just gonna flip it for the last part so they can see it properly. Hopefully.
I hope that's it.
I hope so too. It's very weird that it looks backwards or right way to us and then for them to change.
I'm just gonna put some foam tape on this banner. Oh, but then I'm missing some of my sunset. Well, it is what it is. Put that on like that. Oh, and of course I can't see comments now. Chat, where'd it go? All right. I'm just gonna pop Maui right here, and he is off my card a little bit, but I am okay with that. Needs to be straight. Okay. And I think for a little finishing touch, we need some of these little water droplets. No, it's because you mirrored it. Here, I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to put, where did he go for that? Oh no, I think it was here, here. Let's see if I can, video settings. There. Let me know if that's better. Kevin was messing with me. Okay. Okay, I need a little picker-upper tool. I don't know where my picker-upper went. Oh, oops, I almost swore. Okay. This weekend, this office is getting cleaned. It's a disaster. Okay. Well, for the background thing, we can blame Kevin Michael. Can't believe Kevin asked me if my my sentiment is on backwards. Like, how dumb does he think I am? Find a dot that's just a bit bigger. Yeah, that one's good. There. All right, friends. Here's our card for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you create a card, please share it in the group. I can't wait to see what you guys make. Let's see here. Let's see if I can figure out what I'm supposed to do next. All right, everybody. That's my live. And have a great night. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.